today we're going to use a combo of cauliflower rice and brown rice, and it really makes it, I would say, the perfect kind of compromise.
Right. I love cauliflower rice or cauliflower mash, and a lot of people do, but sometimes you don't get kind of that hearty feeling that you're actually having like a carb in there, so you're infusing a healthy carb into the mix with the brown rice.
Absolutely, and it really did give it, speaking of texture, you know, and just, it really just kind of bumped it up a little bit. And I love to use boil in a bag rice, and so it makes it so easy. So I just have one bag of brown rice cooked, and then whichever brand of cauliflower rice you like and this is frozen, I just cooked it in the bag for 2 minutes, but you also sometimes can find cauliflower rice in the produce department in a bag, and you're welcome to use that too. So, all right, I know this is kind of splashing.
You got it popping. I
got it popping. So we are stir frying, so we got to have some high heat. So what I did is put in about a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and I have a tablespoon of, I just buy the minced garlic and the fresh ginger already done. So I just want to cook, I know, I don't want to get you, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in. So we just want to cook it for about 30 seconds. We don't want it to burn, but let those, the garlic and the ginger get in that oil for about 30 seconds before we add our veggies. And so veggies, any ones you want, but today I'm using shredded carrots, about a cup of those, and half a container, so it's about 4 ounces of mushrooms that I just sliced up thin. And then I bought one of those cute little bags of the colorful peppers, and just cut those into rings. But you could use, of course, whatever veggies you like in here, and of course you could add a protein, but the veggies in this, and we're going to add a little bit of protein with the eggs, it's just kind of nice sometimes to have a meatless dinner or lunch.
So an option for you for meatless, an option if you want to add a chicken or pork or steak into it. You can do shrimp, you can do that as well. Smells so good in here. That ginger really gives it that fried rice smell to it.
So we're just going to let this go for a few minutes, and then we'll keep going. So supper will be ready quickly.
We will be back to continue this in just a bit. We are still sizzling and popping and frying away here in our Studio 10 kitchen with Lucy from Greer's. Tell the folks what you're working on.
We're working on our veggie fried rice. You're right, we're on high heat, and what we have already done is we put some olive oil in the pan and some fresh ginger and some fresh garlic, and then we added our veggies to our veggie fried rice. So we have mushrooms in here, some carrots, and also some sliced up bell peppers. And this is a great way to use up whatever you have in the fridge. Any veggies would be great in here. These are just the ones I chose today. So we have let these cook just for a few minutes. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes, and so I'm going to move these veggies over so we can scramble our eggs. Do you like eggs in fried rice?
Absolutely. You gotta have them.
I know. I like them too. And I'm just using 2 today, but you could absolutely use more, and you could, of course, omit them as well. So I'm just whisking them up with a little fork, and we'll just scramble them right here in the pan. Again, this is high heat. This is a non-stick pan, so we shouldn't have any trouble here. And this is something that comes together so quick. We're using shortcuts today. We're using cauliflower rice out of the frozen food department and boil in a bag brown rice. So it's super simple to put this together. Fried rice was always one of my favorite go-to meals when I was in culinary school, because I would get home late from working in the restaurants or being at school, and it's something that I could just do really quickly.
It is such a quick, easy, great dish to make that will fill you up for sure, especially with the way we're doing it, with adding that brown rice to it. Hey, while you're working on that, tell the folks a little bit about the different shopping options at Greer's, because there are so many different ways that you can get your groceries nowadays, and you want the folks to know that Greer's has all of them available.
Absolutely. We have curbside pickup options, so that just means if you want to place your order online, we have a free Greer's app that you can do that, and we will pick the groceries for you and bring it out to your car, no charge. And then we also have delivery options. We use Instacart and Shipt, and actually a new addition now, we are able to take EBT payments online now. Alabama was a little bit slow to get that here for us, but finally it is here. So if you are if you are looking for retailers that are able to take EBT, we certainly take that too. And we also have our weekly sale prices available online as well. So it's a great way to save time and money. And if you haven't shopped online with us, they'll be enjoying seeing somebody else's name besides mine.
That is fantastic. So many different options too, and you should mention several of your locations are technically Greer's cash saver locations as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just a way for us to have a competitive price. You know, you can shop for groceries anywhere nowadays. So we're thankful to be able to offer all of our communities a competitive price that competes with any big box store or even online. So we'd love for everyone to shop with us.
Especially in today's ever-changing economy. Good to have the option that's right for you or your family. We are adding our brown and our cauliflower rice here. We'll continue to work on this. When we come back, are we going to plate this bad boy up?
Yeah, we're going to add our last seasonings and it'll be ready to eat.
Sounds good. We have such a fun dish in the kitchen today, and a healthy dish at that. It is cauliflower and brown rice, fried rice with veggies, along with Lucy from Greer's. Lucy, good to see you as always.
Thank you. This has been a fun one, and it is so easy. And I'm just adding the last ingredients. So like you said, we have our cauliflower rice, our brown rice, we have mushrooms, carrots, and bell peppers. We flavored it up with some, I lost track. I hope that was 3. We're supposed to have 3 tablespoons of soy sauce.
That is 3. Yeah.
Okay, good. And we flavored it up with some fresh ginger and fresh garlic. And it's come together quick. So I'm just adding in some soy sauce and some sriracha. That was 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sriracha, and our finishing touch, well, I just had some chives in the refrigerator, but you could use that or just a couple green onions just thrown in here at the end for color. And we are ready to cool this off and pack it for our lunch boxes all week, or serve it for dinner or lunch. So it's really easy, and you can feel good about eating this one.
Cilantro, parsley, a couple other green options if you want to add some color to that. We should point out a couple of culinary tactics that you use. First and foremost, important that since you added the garlic and the ginger at the beginning, you don't let that go too long because you don't want it to burn, correct?
Correct.
And then also because you added the sriracha and the soy sauce at the end, you kind of want to do that to add that hint of flavor at the end. You don't want it to overpower or dominate the dish by adding it too early or anything like that.
That's absolutely right. And now you can see the red and the brown soy sauce just gave it an extra rich color.
Yeah.
And it looks just like regular rice. One time, like I said, I make cauliflower fried rice a lot, and Spiro said, I actually prefer the cauliflower rice. I'm like, easy killer. Like, I'll go for regular rice any day of the week, but I really like this combination that we talked about with the cauliflower rice and the brown rice. It's really worth trying out there. So hopefully everybody enjoys it.
Well, that's the thing about having a family. Compromise, right?
Compromise, that's right.
There you go. All right, so you've got a plated version right here, so you can see the finished dish. This is absolutely fantastic. Check online for your Wednesday deals, right?
Absolutely. Follow us on social.
And this recipe you can find on the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com, along with their website, Greer's. We'll have all that posted online. Lucy, thank you so much. And when we come next week, we're talking about Labor Day. That's going to be fun.
It will be fun. Hard to believe we're there, and football too.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff. We'll see you next week, Lucy.